Hello everyone, welcome back to Starkey Farmstead. So sorry about my homemade kerchief, but the sweat in the eyes is a bit much. Wanted to talk to you guys about how Stephen and I went from food stamp recipients to a food stamp retailer in 2 short years, and this is our journey. So we went through a rough patch for about 2.5 years. 2 years ago, we decided we were going to take back control of our lives. And we really started working on the vision God had given us for Starkey Farmstead, which was a 2-acre organic, regenerative, sustainable, humanely ran farmstead, guys. No-till, biochar, compost, worm castings, you name it, we're doing it. But the point of this video was to encourage you, because food stamps are there for people when they're going through a hard time. And I know a lot of farmers who actually, and homesteaders who actually have to get food stamps. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about 2 different things. One, about ways that you can use food stamps to secure your food. And 2, how you actually can become a food stamp retailer. So hang in there through the video. God bless you, and thank you for supporting us and rowing in our boat. So first, let's clear the air about food stamps. Food stamps are a very important program. In fact, it may be the only way that some families actually have enough food to eat. So Stephen and I went through a really rough patch in our lives for about 2.5 years. And the food stamps that we received were literally the only money available at that time that we had for food. But here's the thing that I try to tell people about having food stamps when I'm talking to them about food security or making sure that they have food. I often hear this: I get food stamps, I'm not worried about it. Well, here's the catch, guys. If you have food stamps but there's no food to buy, what are you going to eat? And that is a real possibility in today's time, okay? So you're hearing on the news and the airways all about food shortages and about food crises. And even if you get money on that little plastic card, there's no guarantee that there's going to be a store close enough to you to give you food, or there's even going to be food left. So little good is it going to do you to have a food stamp card if you can't purchase what you need to eat. So today's video, I'm going to talk to you about some of the things that you can do with your food stamp card, and I'm going to tell you how you can become a food stamp retailer. Okay, with your food stamp card, you can actually purchase things like tomato plants, pumpkin plants. You can purchase seeds. You can buy blueberry bushes. You can buy fruits and vegetables. And here's why that is so important. So, I bought this ginger the other day because mine is not quite ready. And if you notice on some of the spots on here, if I broke that and planted it, would actually create an entire ginger plant. So you can buy this with your food stamp card, break it up and plant it even in pots on your patio, and you'll have a bumper crop of ginger. But that's not the only vegetable you can do that with. You can do it with garlic, you can do it with onions, you can get the seeds out of tomatoes, the seeds out of watermelons, the seeds out of pumpkins. Do you see where I'm going with that? And you can replant those things and get your own food. Now, to use your food stamp card to purchase seeds or potted plants, there's 2 ways that you can do that. You can go to places like Walmart that accept food stamps, but also have a home and garden section. You can get your plants from there and purchase it with your food, all right? It should ring up as a food purchase for your food stamp card. If it doesn't, call a manager, because it absolutely should. You can also purchase fruiting plants and vegetable plants through places like My Farmstead, that is a food stamp, or some farmers markets actually accept food stamp cards there. And if there are people there selling herb plants, selling fig trees, selling tomato plants, you can purchase those right there at the farmers market. Go home and plant them, and now you have food security. Now on to the second topic. How can you become a food stamp retailer? Well, guys, it's pretty simple. there's actually a website that you go to and apply. Now, I'm not going to be able to answer everybody's questions about, well, this is my situation, would they accept me? You literally are going to need to go to this website, check it out, do the application, and they actually have a 1-800 number, so you can ask them a million questions, and they're going to be willing to answer those for you. All right, so the site that you're going to want to go to is the USDA Food and Nutritious Service site. It is www.fns.usda.gov. Okay? You're going to go there, you're going to do your application, you're going to become a food stamp retailer. Now, the good thing is there's also a grant through this program that's run through MarketLink for direct-to-consumer marketing farmers like you and I, and they will actually help you purchase the equipment. They'll give you the money to pay for it, and it's like $199 a year, and they'll cover that entire expense. I know because I got the grant last year. So here's the thing, guys. Why do you want to accept EBT on your homestead, your farmstead, or your farm? Well, because everybody deserves good, regional, local, clean food. Okay? Everybody deserves that. And just for the ones of you that did not know, 500,000 Louisiana residents and households receive food stamps. That is a 19% of our current population are on food stamps. Guys, that is literally 1 in every 5 households. Why would you box yourself out of that market to sell your food? Like, I don't understand. The government's not going to be in your business. You're literally just taking one step further to make your food accessible to those who need it the most, okay? What happens if COVID hits again and all the food distribution, all the transportation, all that crashes again? People deserve to be able to get food. And if you're growing it, you're going to want to accept food stamps. It can become a large part of the income that you bring onto your farm. And yes, you're going to pay taxes on that income. That is part of owning a business or running a profitable farmstead, farm, or homestead. It's part of it. Okay? Now, I did some more research, and what I found out was New Mexico has the highest food stamps per capita. So basically, it's 1 in every 4 households. Louisiana runs second with 1 in every 5 households. The nearest state to us after that was West Virginia, with 18% of their population receiving food stamps. So guys, I hope that this encourages you to go ahead and get food stamps. Bless you. May you be multiplied. Looks like my customer's here a little early. So please like, comment, and subscribe. Share our videos because we want to make you a food stamp retailer instead of a food stamp recipient. God bless you.